Awesome atmosphere. Enjoy getting to play, obviously, in this venue. Anytime we get to be here, incredible atmosphere. A lot of credit to both teams. Played hard, man. That was a physical, tough game, and our guys were very resilient during it and found ways. Thought the defense really stepped up today. Shooting the staff did an incredible job putting plans together, and we did what we had to do offensively, and got to continue to get better. But really proud of this team. 50th win, I think somebody said, for the seniors. 8th win in a row over Georgia Tech. So those are things that we can hang a hat on. It's Brent's done a great job with this program. They have physical toughness. They play extremely hard. Their guys play at a great pad level and hard to beat. And we controlled the game in terms of time of possession, but didn't dominate the game. But very proud of what this group did.
Kirby, you mentioned the 8 straight. That ties what Bobby Dodd did back in the 50s. I didn't know, when you go around the state and talk to the older Georgia fans, I know every Georgia fan wants to beat Tech, but I would imagine the older fans that had to live through that really appreciate this 8 straight.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a history deal. It's this rivalry goes way back, way beyond my ability to comprehend it in terms of the years back, way beyond our players' ability to comprehend it. What I do know is that my senior year there were 7, and that ended the streak, and that's one that always sticks with me. And I think there was another one in there somewhere that was 7 that got ended. So it's been a battle back and forth. I mean, both programs have had their runs, and it's good for the state.
Kirby, what's the latest on Drew?
Not sure. He's got an ankle, foot. Not sure.
How much did losing him affect what had been a very productive first half run of football?
Don't know. Have to reserve that for the tape and watch. Thank goodness, Malachi got the time he got the week before to go in there and play. There was one run that we thought would have got out, been explosive, that he didn't quite get the guy, but I don't honestly know until I watch the tape.
You mentioned the defense. Just what impressed you most on the job they did against such a unique offense that Georgia Tech has?
Tackled well, kept them off balance. Held up field goals, got put in some really bad situations in the second half and responded every time. Really proud of the effort and toughness they played with.
When did you know CJ had a chance to play, and what did you think of him being able to come back so quickly?
Pretty amazing. I mean, the sacrifice he made, first of all, he chose to get the surgery done immediately, as fast as possible. He knew that would give him a chance at coming back for this game, and he really wanted this game. Kid from just south of Atlanta, and I didn't think he would be able to, but he's wired different. I mean, this kid, he's wired different. He came over here in high school and worked out every day he could during camps and just wanted to get better. So when I saw him out there on Monday, Tuesday doing a little bit, and then Wednesday doing more, and then Thursday he was ready to go. So it's a credit to him and who he is and how much he loves his program, because not a lot of kids would have done that coming off that surgery.
How close was Chauncey Bowens able to play today?
He could have played. Chauncey could have played. He was banged up and was limited during the week. It's one of those deals that he didn't get a lot of reps during the week. We felt like the other guys had more reps. Josh had a really good week, and those are the guys we went with. But he was hobbled some during the week.
Kirby, do you see the defense ascending, and if so, what's the reason behind that?
I don't know. I think they played well the last couple weeks, getting better. I think there's more confidence. I think there's some players that have gotten comfortable back there playing movement. I think the coaches have kind of figured out who we are, and they're using the skill sets of the players that we need to use. So we got to continue to get better there, but I've been proud of how they practice and how they work.
How impressed were you with?
Strong for you guys, but what can you say just about Hunter Stockton's performance today, especially in the passing game?
I want to see the tape to see. Obviously it wasn't great. There was some drop 8 in there. There was some pressure he took on. Couple batted balls. He's got to do what he's coached to do, and that's the toughest thing. It's Mike and Streeter. Got to put him in great situations. There's a couple plays that we think were out there that we didn't make, and he'll watch the tape. He'll grow from it and get better, and so will the rest of the team.
76 non-sack rushing yards for Georgia Tech today. Just how proud are you of the effort you guys and the improvement you guys have made this year in terms of stopping the run?
Yeah, it's what we talked about all offseason, right? It's what this program was built on. You got to be able to run it, and you got to be able to stop the run. And there's a 4th and 1 in there we get that we barely get, and it's like, okay, that's who we are. We got to be able to run the ball. We got to be able to stop the run. we were able to stop the run, and we were able to run the ball in the first half efficiently, and then the second half it wasn't as clean and as good.
Kirby, given the injury risk that goes along with the SEC championship, what's better for your teams, to be a part of it next week or to go straight into the CFP?
If you worry about injury risk, we won't practice next week. So, like, you live your life scared of injuries, you know what you get? A very scared team. And I don't, I mean, yeah, there's also an opportunity to win an SEC championship. Does that matter? Does anybody care about that anymore? I mean, I grew up thinking that was the greatest game in the world. And I just differed from everybody else. Yeah, we lost guys today to injury. We're gonna lose guys in practice to injury, but that's next man up. Like, so what's wrong with this whole thing now? It's like, well, what if you get hurt? What if you do this? What if you do that? I mean, it's football. It's all part of it.
Now that you control what you can control and win this game, how much will you be sitting in front of the TV, seeing how some of these other SEC matchups play out this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy getting an opportunity to watch all the games, not just the SEC games, all of them. You know, we'll watch, see what happens, and put a strategy or plan together that we think helps us get better, regardless of whether that's playing next week or not. That's just, like you said, it's out of our hands.
Gabe had some big pressures in this game. Just how have you seen him sort of emerge toward the back half of the season?
Yeah, he's violent, man. He's a striker. He hits. He's not afraid of contact. He's one of our twitchy guys, and he's played better. He's practiced better, and he continues to grow and get better.
What are some things this coaching staff did to help instill the confidence that Ellis is playing with right now?
Dante did a great job. I mean, Ellis has always had confidence. It was not like we put confidence in him. He came in here with confidence. He was one of the top corners in the country. He's got great ball skills. Kid loves football. I admire how his mom and dad made the decision to send him down to IMG so he would get to play against the best. He was work in progress as a freshman, just frustrated sometimes, but he believed in the process and getting better, and he's still getting better. So I was proud of him. I've seen him make those plays in practice that he made today, so he's growing up.
Another touchdown for Zach Branch, a couple long receptions on third down. Just as you look back at where he was at the beginning of this regular season, how much has he evolved and what does he mean to this offense?
Yeah, he's a catalyst. I mean, you're looking to get all the touches you can, right? Good things happen when he touches the ball, especially downfield. And really proud of his leadership. And that play on third down was huge in the game, probably the play of the game to catch that ball that he did over the middle.
Raymond made a few nice tackles today. What does having him and CJ together do for this defense?
Well, it makes us better, right? Like having both those guys healthy and practicing and playing. They're really smart. They understand offenses because Schumann does a great job teaching them. And when you get a third-year backer that played us the first year, it's huge. They can get you. They can make you right a lot. And Raylan has stepped up, and I'm so proud of him. His leadership has shown through with CJ out, and it's almost like he's become a better leader by taking on some of CJ's role.
What kind of weapon is Peyton in a game like this when their guys aren't missing?
Clutch, man. He's huge. You know, he made the kicks he had to make. Right, he separated the game there. And really proud of him.
Kirby, you're with fifth-year seniors. You're 20-0. I know you don't have many fifth-year seniors, but they're 20-0 against your four biggest rivals. What does that say when these are teams that obviously live to beat Georgia?
Probably debatable. Four biggest rivals. I don't know who you would define as the rivals.
We're talking about long-time history with Auburn, Georgia Tech, Florida, and Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't. There's other ones out there we hadn't beat. So for me, I don't count things like that and look at things like that. I just look at it as who's next and who that is, because I don't see rivalries like you guys do. I respect that because that's the fans' choice, but I'm about winning championships. That's the goal.
Is there anything you wish you could have done differently in that 2-minute drill before halftime?
Yeah, wish we could have. We were being very methodical intentionally because we didn't want to. We got double possession. We knew we were getting the possession there. If I could do anything again, I probably would not, hard count and wait and call the timeout late. Just go ahead and go fast on third down, which we ended up converting. And then we ran out of time when we had the timeouts. But it's a really tricky deal there because you're trying not to give them the ball and you get the ball. But we probably went too slow there.
Coach maybe had
about
about.
the atmosphere. Do you feel like it felt like more of a home game than a neutral site game, or internally?
I didn't get a feel. I kept asking people, like, is it going to be really loud when we're at the ball? They got the ball. I told people, if we played here in so many SEC championships, it's loud both ways. Like, it's loud when we're on offense and we're snapping the ball, and then it's loud when they're on offense and they're snapping the ball. It's just loud. And so I've always felt that way. And then coming out of it today, I felt that way. I kept thinking, well, maybe we'll have more there and it'll be louder on them, but it was loud both ways.
Did you feel like the playing methodically was kind of the MO of